15, kept a weapon on me. Flow make digits, I'm on my business. Stack chicken like what it's gon' be. Crew in the cut, hey, you want us, red run when I tell her peace. Love is love. Love is love. Adios.
No, I really can't complain. Everything is straight. Wave. I'm in it for keepsake. In the field with the cleat lace. Beat freak with the.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today is another blessed day. By the way, thanks for stopping by. Hit that notification bell if you haven't. Subscribe, like the video. Today we're working on the purple truck, the purple single cab, which is pretty much the thing that I've been rambling about for a good minute that we've been wanting to do, which is pretty much cut the whole suspension off of it, put the new 4-link on it. And so finally today is the day that we start working on it. It's been a couple of days already since I recorded any videos. I do got a couple of videos that are dropping, that have already dropped. I'm going to check those out first. Right now we're pretty much taking off the bed because I'm going to cut the whole rear suspension off, brackets off the differential, brackets off the frame, pretty much do a whole cleanup, make it so that the truck can handle the 28/16's power of rotation, because right now the original brackets have already busted up. So we're pretty much just doing all this extra work in order to make sure that the truck can handle the 28/16's for the amount of power it pushes out. Just gonna redo the 4-link. I got a new bracket, a new mounting bracket that is gonna go in the front, which is thicker metal, and it does have a whole solid one piece, which is pretty much gonna be connected from one side of the frame to the other side. Right now, the way I have it set up, it's only connected on one corner and then on the other corner, and there's nothing in the middle. And the reason why I did that was because I didn't want any obstructions in the way of the dry shaft. But with the new bracket, it has a dry shaft tunnel, so that'll pretty much get rid of that problem. And we're gonna put all new brackets, all new links and all that stuff, and then we're gonna powder coat them and make them look real nice. So that's pretty much the plan for now. We're gonna work on the we're gonna work on the single cab, get that straight away. We already got the bed bolts off of it. I already started cleaning most of the stuff off of it. I already took the tailgate off. I did end up finding a problem with the new fuel pump that I had put on there since it was so old. I guess I want to say that fuel pump was like 4 years old already. But I ended up putting a new one directly from like O'Reilly's or whatever, and it worked. Before, I had this problem where like out of nowhere it would just start dying on me, and if I left it on for too long, it would just shut off. And so, you know, that got me thinking, let me check the pressure while I try to rotate the engine. And yeah, sure enough, there was no fuel pressure, so that's pretty much what it was. But now that we got that straight away, we got the new pump on there, and hopefully after this it won't fuck up. I had already bought this pump the very last time I had that problem, but I didn't put it on there because I thought I gave the performance pump a shot, but that one fell too, and I just don't know if it's probably because it's too old or whatever. But we're gonna get a new fuel cell anyways, and with that new fuel cell we're gonna probably put a different pump, which is gonna be like an Aeromotive pump that's gonna have its own sending unit instead of using the original sending unit to it. So this is what it looks like now, but with a new one it's gonna look a lot better. And we're also gonna be able to mount the fuel cell underneath the truck so that when it sits on there we don't have that problem where it scrapes or anything like that, and we won't have to worry about it looking all shitty on top anymore. It was good for easy access, but it doesn't look as good as it should be, you know. And then we're gonna try to finish the bed also, and sheet metal the whole front side. And pretty much once all that stuff is done, we're gonna send it off to bedline so that we're gonna be ready for OTM. So the OTM crunch has started, specifically with my truck. I'm gonna try to get this done in a week. Builds like this don't usually get done this quick, but last time whenever it was LST and we had a whole truck apart, we got it done in 2 days. So let's see what we can do now and figure out how fast we can do it. The crunch starts now. Just did the bumper. Took all the 4 19mm, and now we're gonna pretty much drop it down, take the bumper off, try to take the bed off, and start working on this shit. That's how we bolted down the battery bracket, so that it wouldn't move around. And so far it's been good to us, it hasn't moved around. You know, we just gotta get these cables out of the way so we can pull off the bed. We pulled the bed off. Check out those 405s, 28s. Woo, the rim looks way bigger without the bed. So just to show you guys, look at this bracket. Look at that. We completely tore the bracket off of it. Too much power, too much rim. So we're gonna do a whole solid piece that runs across. Pretty much chop off everything that's not necessary, run the new pinion angle, run the new links, set everything up, and make sure that this 4-link we're gonna add on there is gonna pretty much hold for the power that it's gonna have. So, gotta do all that in the span of a week. Wish us luck. Alright guys, so we got the whole truck on stands and everything. We're gonna have to measure everything, make sure that everything is level before we can start getting all the correct measurements for where we need it to be at. So we can measure the 4-link and set it at the correct pinion angle and all that stuff. So we're gonna check that out and see where that takes us. So we got the whole rear end pretty much ready to just pull off. Took the calipers off, took the discs off, unloaded everything. I have this to kind of give me a center line of where I'm going to measure my rear end. But first we got to pull all this shit off, cut off all these brackets because we're going to put all new stuff. So completely redo everything. We don't know, I don't know what I'm going to do yet with the rear end yet, but I want to say probably get it a fresh new coat of paint, and then I'm gonna see if I can paint this candy purple, and then silver accents on the links. So just kind of a refresh to it. Alright guys, so got the rear end off. Everything's pretty much clear. Tomorrow we're gonna start cutting up all the brackets on the rear end and on the frame. So this is pretty much it for this video. Part 2 is coming soon. Gotta get all this stuff out the way, cut up, cleaned up. Truck's back in pieces, but now we're finna start doing the real work, cleaning it up, doing all the paint and all that stuff afterwards, and measuring, making sure everything fits, make sure everything lines up. You know, it's just a constant of take it apart, put it back together, and that's pretty much the whole reason why it usually takes long to build a truck like this. But when you try to, like I said, we're gonna try to get it done in a week. You know, we got a bunch of other stuff that we're also doing too, but I'm focusing this on all my efforts on my truck. I got my employees focusing on the rest of the trucks that we got here. Corey's car should be ready this week too, so hopefully we can get that knocked out. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this video. We'll see you guys on the next one. Don't forget to cop the merch, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Drop a comment down below if you guys are excited to see the purple truck get back on the road, and we'll see you guys on the next one.